Let's take a gentle breath together. Hello, and welcome to Earthy Remedy, where nature's wisdom becomes everyday wellness. I'm so glad you're here. Settle in and soften your shoulders. Today, we have a bright little green companion to explore. Mint.
Hi, I'm Sam Nang. I can already smell that crisp, peppery lift of mint in my mind. I love how a single leaf can feel like a tiny, cool breeze.
Today, we'll paint a sensory portrait of mint, its scent, its habit of sending runners across a pot, and those small rituals we can fold into busy days. We'll guide you through 3 gentle practices: an iced mint infusion for sipping or spritz, a mild, cooling facial spritz made from a cooled infusion, and a simple mint-infused syrup for drinks, toast, or yogurt.
Here's a simple wellness idea you can try today. Even one small cup or a quick spritz can change how a hot moment feels. We'll keep everything approachable. No special tools required.
Let's look at the leaf itself. Close your eyes for a second if you like. Imagine rubbing a fresh leaf between your fingers. There's that cool menthol lift at the back of the nose, the crisp green sweetness, and the little ridged texture of the leaf surface. Peppermint tends to be sharper and menthol forward. Spearmint reads sweeter and milder. Both are friendly in the kitchen and on the windowsill.
If you grow mint at home, it's likely to send runners and want to wander. That makes it perfect for a pot on a sunny sill. If you're buying, choose culinary-grade leaves or labeled dried mint. Avoid foraging unless you're certain of the plant. There are lookalikes in some regions.
I want to share a neighborly vignette. Picture a late afternoon, a windowsill overflowing with mint, a neighbor tapping on your window with a small sprig and a smile. They say, "Here, this will brighten your tea." You accept it, rub the leaf between your fingertips, and suddenly the air feels cooler. It's such a simple, generous thing.
That image makes me smile. Here's a nature-inspired idea you might enjoy. Tuck a sprig into a water bottle cap, or bruise a leaf in the palm and inhale when the sun feels strong. Little rituals like that are quick and grounding.
Practical use: an iced mint infusion. This is a 10 to 15 minute steep that you can sweeten or keep plain. It's gentle, refreshing, and doubles as the base for a spritz. Step 1. Take a generous handful of fresh mint. Think 1 packed cup of leaves for about 2 cups of water, or use 2 teaspoons of dried mint if that's what you have.
Step 2. Bring water to a gentle boil, then turn off the heat. Pour the hot water over the leaves in a heat-proof pitcher or jar. Cover and let steep for 10 to 15 minutes for a bright but not bitter infusion.
Step 3. Strain the leaves and let the infusion cool at room temperature for a few minutes, then pop it into the fridge to chill. If you prefer it sweetened, stir in a simple syrup or honey while the liquid is still warm so it dissolves easily. Serve over ice or pour into a spray bottle for a light mist.
Serving ideas: add a slice of cucumber for extra coolness, a squeeze of lime for brightness, or a splash of sparkling water for fizz. And if you want a mocktail moment, fold in a little mint syrup. We'll walk through that syrup in a bit.
Practical use B. A gentle cooling facial spritz. Important safety note first. This is a mild leaf-based spritz made from a cooled infusion or floral water. It is not a concentrated essential oil. Before using any spritz on your face, test a small patch on the inner forearm and wait 15-20 minutes to check for sensitivity. Avoid misting near eyes, and do not use a strongly scented product around young infants or people with scent sensitivities.
Here's how to make a safe hydrosol-style spritz from the infusion. Once your iced mint infusion is chilled, dilute it a bit more if it smells strong. About 1 part infusion to 1 part distilled or boiled and cooled water makes a gentle spritz. Pour into a clean spray bottle. For extra mildness, use 2 parts water to 1 part infusion.
Patch test reminder. Apply 1 spray to the inside of your forearm. Wait 15-20 minutes. If there's any redness, burning, or discomfort, do not use on the face. If you're pregnant, nursing, or on medications, consult your healthcare provider before using any fragrant topical product. This is a gentle sensory treat, not medical advice.
Safe moments to use the spritz. After a walk in warm weather, while sitting with a book, or as a small reset at your desk. Hold the bottle about 6 to 8 inches from your face and mist lightly. The goal is a soft, cooling veil, not a soaking.
Practical use: a simple mint-infused syrup. This is a lovely pantry lift for drinks, toast, or yogurt. 2 easy methods: stovetop or cold jar infusion. For stovetop, combine 1 cup sugar and 1 cup water in a small pan. Bring to a simmer to dissolve the sugar. Then remove from heat and add a packed cup of fresh mint leaves. Cover and steep for 20 to 30 minutes. Then strain and cool.
Jar method. If you prefer no heat, add 1 cup sugar to 1 cup water in a jar and stir until mostly dissolved. Then tuck in the mint leaves and let sit in a cool place for 24 hours. Strain and store in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Both methods yield a fragrant, versatile syrup.
Uses for that syrup: a drizzle over yogurt or fresh fruit, mixed into sparkling water for a quick spritzer, or a small spoonful folded into morning toast. It's a simple way to carry the cool brightness of mint through your day.
A short sourcing and safety brief. Prefer culinary-grade fresh leaves from labeled vendors or your own windowsill pot. Avoid applying concentrated essential oils directly to skin or using them in the spritz unless you're following a trusted diluted recipe. If you do have essential oil, dilute heavily and patch test. But for most of our recipes, fresh or dried leaves are plenty.
And one more gentle reminder: these ideas are about sensory comfort and simple rituals. We're not offering medical claims. If you have skin conditions or health concerns, check with a healthcare provider before trying new topical products or aromatic routines.
Let's take a quiet moment to imagine that windowsill pot again. Sunlight catching tiny veining, the faint rustle of runners, and the little thrill of pressing a leaf between thumb and forefinger and smelling that cool green spark.
Try one small habit today. Make an iced infusion and keep a small spray bottle of diluted infusion in the fridge. Use it once when the afternoon stretches long. It's a tiny ritual that can change how a hot pause feels.
Quick recipe recap. 1. Iced mint infusion. 1 packed cup fresh leaves to 2 cups hot water. Steep 10 to 15 minutes. Chill. 2. Cooling spritz. Dilute cooled infusion with distilled water, 1:1 or 1:2, and patch test. 3. Mint syrup. 1:1 sugar to water, heat and steep with leaves 20 to 30 minutes, or cold infuse for 24 hours. Store syrups in the fridge and keep the spritz away from eyes and infants.
If one small thing from today's episode feels doable, I'd love for you to try it and notice how that tiny moment shifts your day. Follow the whisper of the earth, whether it's a tiny sprig on a sill or a cooled spray in the fridge.
If you enjoyed this quiet dive into mint, please subscribe so you don't miss future plant stories and simple rituals. Share the episode with someone who likes gentle, easy-to-try nature ideas.
Let the cool of mint remind you that small, sensory moments can be a soft kind of care. Thank you for wandering with us today. Let's take a gentle step into nature's wisdom.